joy, the road, not the reward. I want to ask you something before we begin. When was the last time you let yourself feel joy on a Tuesday? Not relief, not the weekend exhale, not the wine after the meeting. Actual joy in the middle of an ordinary day, while the work was still in front of you. If you have to think too hard to answer that, stay with me, because that's what this episode is about. This is Foresight, and today we're talking about something most leadership content treats like a soft topic: joy. I'm going to make the case that joy is the least soft thing you carry. It's the most accurate forecast you have of what's coming next. Your joy has been waiting for you. What you were told about joy, somebody taught you somewhere along the way that joy comes later. After the promotion, after the kids are launched, after the body is healed, after the savings hit the number, after you earn enough rest to deserve it. That wasn't love. That was conditioning. And it was almost always taught to women by people who needed your output more than they needed your wholeness. Joy isn't ahead of you. Joy is the engine. The whole idea that you earned it at the finish line is one of the most expensive lies you've ever been sold. Because here's what actually happens when you postpone joy. The chase gets longer, not shorter. The goalposts move. You arrive at the thing you were going to be joyful about, and you're too depleted to feel it. So you set another finish line, and then another. And one day you look back and realize you spent your whole career deferring the part of yourself you were supposed to be leading from. Joy is data. Here's the foresight piece. Your current level of joy is telling you something important about what's coming. Not because joy is magic, because joy is signal. When you carry real joy, not the perform kind, the actual kind, you make better decisions. You read the room more accurately. You take cleaner risks. You attract people who lead from the same place. You see opportunity earlier. Because you're not so depleted, you miss it. Strain attracts strain. Joy attracts joy. That's not woo, that's frequency. The version of you operating from joy is making different choices than the version operating from depletion. And those choices are authoring different futures. Your joy isn't a luxury. It's a forecast. A word for the women whose joy was stolen. I need to slow down here because for some of you, joy hasn't been postponed. It's been actively stripped. If you are a marginalized woman in leadership, your joy has been a target your entire life. Systems built on your erasure work hardest to strip your joy because your joy is the proof that you weren't broken, that they didn't win. That part of you they wanted to extinguish is still lit. So reclaiming joy isn't self-care, it's resistance. Every time you laugh in a room that was designed to make you smaller, you're resisting. Every time you take pleasure in your own life, you are resisting. Every time you refuse to let the cost of the world steal the delight you were born with, you are resisting. Your joy is a political act, and it always has been. Don't give it up. It is the most valuable thing you carry. Leadership impacts. Let me tell you what happens when you lead from joy instead of strain. Your team relaxes, not because the standard drops. Your standard doesn't change. They relax because they finally have a leader whose frequency isn't braced. They stop scanning you for danger and start trusting your direction. Trust travels through joy. Strain creates compliance. Joy creates buy-in. There's a difference. And here's the part that matters most. The women coming up behind you are learning what's possible from your face. If they only see you tense, exhausted, and grimly competent, they're learning that's the price of the seat. If they see you joyful in the middle of hard work, they're learning that the seat doesn't require their wholeness as payment. Your joy is permission for theirs. Be visibly, unapologetically joyful while the work is still hard. That is the bravest leadership move there is. One thing from my own life, 39 years with the Army Corps of Engineers, the culture I came up in did not exactly market joy as a leadership virtue. Discipline, yes. Grit, yes. Endurance, absolutely. Joy was barely in the vocabulary. So I had to learn it slowly, in private, sometimes against the grain of every environment I was in. Here's what I noticed over the years. The leaders I respected most were not the grimmest ones. They were the ones who could laugh in the middle of a hard day, who carried lightness without being light, who took the work seriously without taking themselves seriously. Those were the leaders whose room I wanted to be in. Those were the leaders I wanted to become. It took me years to give myself permission to be one of them. I want to save you some of those years. Your joy is allowed. In the uniform, in the boardroom, in the role you fought for. It is allowed. Reflection. Pause with me. I want to remember the version of you that knew how to be playful without checking first. The one before the world taught you to negotiate for it. Maybe she was 6, maybe 9. Maybe she lasted into her 20s, but there was a version of you who laughed out loud, who took up space, who didn't apologize for the light. She's still here. Every time you've laughed too hard in a meeting and felt yourself dial it back, that was her. Every time you felt a spontaneous lightness, an immediate wonder if you were allowed, that was her. Every time you glimpsed something beautiful and felt your shoulders drop, that was her. She was waiting for you to come back. Tell her you're here. You don't have to say it out loud. Just let her know. The foresight. Here's what comes next when you stop postponing your joy. You start making decisions from a place of fullness instead of scarcity. You stop saying yes to things that drain you because you're afraid the next opportunity won't come. You become discerning instead of grateful for crumbs. You attract rooms that match your frequency. You become harder to manipulate because manipulation runs on depletion, and you are no longer depleted enough to fall for it. You lead with steadiness that other people feel the moment you walk in. This is not theory. This is what happens. The woman I've watched do this work, their lives reorganize. Not always quickly, but always thoroughly. Your joy will author your next chapter more reliably than your strategy will. Final thoughts and a question. Joy isn't what you get when the work is done. The work is never done. There will always be another quarter, another quarter's problem, another reason to wait. Joy is what brings you to the work. It's the part of you they couldn't have. It's the part that's been quietly carrying you forwards for years, even when you weren't feeding it. Joy is what brings you to the work. It's the part of you they couldn't have. It's the part that has been quietly carrying you forward for years, even when you weren't feeding it. Here's the question I'll leave you with. Where in your life have you been waiting for permission to be joyful, and what would change if you stopped waiting? Sit with that. Then go do something joyful today. Not after the email, not after the meeting, today. Your joy has been waiting for you, and it has been waiting long enough. This was your foresight. I see you. I'll see you next time.